If you need a recommendation on a printer that can print on cardstock, stay tuned because today that's what we're going to be talking about. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 printers for printing on cardstock. This is a question I get a lot on my channel, and I want to do this video so that I could give you 3 of my top picks for printing on cardstock. Keep in mind, these are not the only printers that print on cardstock. There are many other models that also print on cardstock. These are just my top 3. I did want to cut right to the chase with this video. So if this video does end up being helpful, please make sure to like the video. If you have any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Also, if you currently already have a printer that you enjoyed using for cardstock printing or any other printing that you were doing, and it's currently not printing a certain color, it has faded prints, or it's just choppy, and that's why you're out in the market now looking to buy a new printer, well, the solution to your problem is the Best Printers cleaning kit. There's going to be a link in the description below for this product. And there are a ton of videos on my channel. If you go to my channel page and you go to the search bar, you can search up your printer or a similar model that may come up on my channel, where I've already done a video showing you how to use the cleaning kit. You can get your cleaning kit through the link in the description below. You can search up a video for the instructions on your specific model, and you can fix your printer that way. Alright, so getting right into the 3 printers that I recommend. The first one is the Canon TS9521C. I have reviewed this printer here on my channel. I also did another video where I actually recommended this printer for crafting prints. And of course, because it can handle crafting, it does really well with cardstock, which is a thicker grade printing material. On most of my print quality test videos, on my review videos for many of the different printers I've done, I always get the question, can this printer print on cardstock? Usually the answer is yes. And to get more information to find out if a certain printer that I haven't mentioned in this video, if you weren't able to find out, through the product detail page, one thing you can do is go directly to the company's spec sheet or detail sheet on the printer. It's a sheet that has all the information about the printer, the kind of technology that it uses, all the different specs, and then if you go down to paper type, that's the type of paper that the printer uses. Under there you should see card. If it says card or cardstock, it should be able to handle cardstock. So the Canon TS9521C is a printer that can handle a lot. It's also a wider format printer, so if you were needing to do some larger prints as well along with your cardstock, it handles all types of different photo paper, crafting paper, cardstock, and it has all the technology that you would want in a Canon printer. You have a touch screen as well. It's a very well made printer specifically for these specialty kinds of prints. And it's at a pretty decent price. The price is jacked up just a little bit because of demand. However, you're going to have to check pricing at the time that you're watching this video. I'm going to leave links to each one of the printers that I talk about here today in the description below. It's going to be below the Best Printers cleaning kit link, so you can check out pricing, you can check out other details about each printer that I'm talking about. Alright, so moving along quickly, the next printer that I recommend for cardstock printing is the HP OfficeJet Pro 9015. Now I threw this one in here because the Canon that I just mentioned is more of a crafting, it's a specialty printer. You can use it for daily use, but this printer here can print on cardstock, and you can use it for daily usage. You can use it for plain paper, you can use it for copying, and you're still spending within a reasonable range. The Canon that I just mentioned and this one are pretty fairly priced for what you're getting. So you get a lot out of that. You get a printer with all the new technology, the touch screen, the wireless capabilities. You have the smart apps, and these printers work with Alexa. And so you have these fully functional printers, but that also print on cardstock and photo paper. You got to keep in mind, if it's able to print on cardstock, these printers will be able to print on photo and other thicker pieces of quality of paper. I actually have this version, except it's the Premier version, so it's got the silver outline, and I love it. It's a very good printer, and whenever I need to print on thicker pieces of paper, label paper, whatever it is, that's usually what I'm printing on, it handles it very well, and it prints out very quickly. So that's my number 2 pick, is the HP OfficeJet Pro 9015. Fairly priced, and does the job. If you want a printer that specializes in photo, cardstock, and other, thicker pieces of paper and longer, wider, you're going to want to go with the Epson SureColor P700. This printer is higher in price, about double of what the other printers I just mentioned prices are. So I will mention that right off the bat. It is a lot more expensive. However, if you are familiar with the Epson SureColor printers, they can handle a lot, and they are specialty printers. And also, this model, what this model has that the other two don't, whether it's worth the price or not, it also has other technology. It has a good touchscreen, but it includes the color violet. The majority, I would say 90 to 95% of printers on the market, they use a basic color scheme. They use black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. Those are the four main colors. When you get into these specialty printers, you also have black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. But now special colors are included, and that can be gray, that can be light magenta is what it's called, light cyan. Yellow, usually it's just yellow. But in this specific instance, and with this printer, you're also including the color violet. That's gonna give you color that is a lot more vibrant, color that really just sticks out more. So if you're needing to do professional photo printing, you can use most printers for photo printing. However, this is going to be specialty, so it's going to look a lot nicer. It's going to look a lot more professional. These printers now, the Epson SureColor lineup, they're now coming out with wireless capability. So if you have some promotional material, you have a photo that you need to print directly from your phone or your other wireless devices, it's able to handle that really well. So because of the quality, the highest quality you're going to get is with this Epson SureTank printer. Now, should you use this printer for daily usage? Should you use it for copying? Should you use it for all these other activities that you may have? You have to decide that, and that is a deciding factor of, are you mainly printing photo and cardstock paper, or do you have a lot of other printing needs? That's where these less expensive printers come into play. They're able to handle a lot of different things. However, you do have to keep up on the maintenance with them because of that, because they're getting used for a lot of different things. Whereas, if you can have one of those and then you could have this printer for specialty printing, you may need it for your business, and that's primarily what I believe you would need it for. You could also need it for if you have a hobby of printing on these different types of papers. Now, to get a list of all, because this printer handles a lot of different types of specialty paper that the HP and the Canon were not able to handle. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use the link in the description below. Check out the spec sheet, check out the product detail page, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. All right, so these are my top 3 printers for cardstock printing. I hope I gave you a variety of different options. I kind of made you aware of what's out there and what is included. Just on a surface level, I try not to go too in depth on every single detail of these printers, because then these videos would be very long, and usually it's not necessary. But look out this year, later this year, I believe I will be doing a review video, unboxing, print quality test, and everything with the Epson SureColor P700. So look out for that. Subscribe to the channel so that you have access, so that you're able to get notified of these new videos that I end up doing. I already have an unboxing video on the first two printers that I talked about, the Canon TS9521C and the HP OfficeJet 9015. If you go to the search bar in my channel, you will be able to look up these models and see unboxing videos, print quality tests. I've done a bunch of different videos on these two printers. So again, I hope that this video was helpful. Please make sure to remember all the links in the description below, from the cleaning kit all the way down to the products. And then you can use my channel as a resource to look for different videos that you may need. If you have any questions at all, comment below. And again, if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.